Hey, what's up, YouTube? This gonna be my day 8 doing my video, and I don't know what to talk about. Just gonna think out of my head. Just a plain topic subject. And yesterday was a fun day for my kids, and I would like to show my kids more and the things that we do every day. But today I just gotta do what a father got to do, clean up and cook for my kids and stuff. Because right now they're sleeping, and before they wake up, I gotta make sure that there's food on the table and the living room's clean and they got clean, fresh clothes to put on. I've been doing this for like straight, I think 13 years now, and it does matter how your parents raised you. Because I was glad to be raised. I was blessed to be raised by a Filipino woman. Even though she's strict, she still taught us. She still showed us love, you know what I mean? And some parents think that, you know what, I'm just gonna be tough with my kids and stuff. And being too tough is gonna make them more, you know, hardened of hearts. And they're gonna think who they is in life, they're gonna be like spoiled little brats in life with gold spoons. So the best thing to do is be in between as a parent, because I got 5 kids, and my oldest is about to be 13, and my second oldest is 11. She's about to be 12 soon, and I got 3 little babies, below 6 and 5. And I realized, like I never thought that I was gonna have 5 kids. I got 4 kids and one I raised, which is my stepson, since he was 4 months. So I might as well say he's my son. And it's not that easy, guys. It does comes with a lot of responsibilities, and it takes time and patience. It takes a while for kids to learn to be good. It takes repetitions, and time and obedience, and you got to learn all those to raise a child. Because we was kids like our own, see them as us when we were kids. Then that will help you be more a little bit easy on them. How's that? Because my kids, they remind me so much of me, you guys. They do, and they got my attitudes, but just in different ways. My actions, they do, also in different ways. And realize that I got respect that, because each one of my kids is different. We're all different, but we are all special in all ways. But other than that, I just gotta take my trash out and yeah, just clean up and just fix the food and stuff. But I just want to say good morning to you guys, and I made it to my day 8, you guys. So, hoorah! Like I said, I don't know how many days I'm gonna be on the YouTube. I don't have no job. I just waited a month for my disability, and because I used to work at Famous Dave as a cook, and the last time I was like packing things up for the truck, to put back into our inventory in our storage, because they trust me with like $12,000 worth of food, and the truck driver comes and I make sure I sign it off. You know what I mean? And the person, the boss will check also to see if I already got all the inventories, off the checklist and put away. So I've been doing that for like 7 months, and all of a sudden, I also used to work as a dishwasher too. I tried every type of positions, but I like to cook the best. And the dishwasher is really easy. I like to get wet, but sometimes you get dirty wet. You know what I mean? So you gotta get used to that. And yeah, I like to cook, But the only thing that got me off my job was I was putting away like some chicken boxes in the stores one day, and I was trying to fix one because one didn't look right. It looked crooked, you know, because I'm supposed to stack them up, and there was like big chicken boxes, heavy chicken boxes, and I think there was like 10 in a row straight up. And all of a sudden, when I was trying to fix something on the bottom of the chicken rolls and stuff, because one didn't look right, you know what I mean? So if one didn't look right on the bottom, the whole thing would fall down, right? So I was taking a chance, you know. And I said, you know what? I could fix this real quick, and I could just balance this out, and I could just, you know, try to move the thing a little bit so it'll be even, so it won't fall on nobody. I never thought that was gonna, you know, fall on me. That, you know what I mean? And when I was bending down trying to fix it, the chicken box fell down and hit my neck, and it messed up my collarbone and stuff right here. To the part that I had to go to the emergency room. I said, "Look, boss, I gotta go." I said, "Okay, well, just call us and stuff." And I don't know what happened, but the next 3 days after I went to my chiropractor and all that stuff, and I told him, "Look, I want to go to work. I don't want to go for unemployment. You know what I mean? And I don't want to sue these people and stuff. But I already figured that my job was scared. You know that, oh, he got hurt on the job. Oh, he's gonna probably sue us. Oh, he's gonna claim unemployment. Oh, you know." And everybody was so nice to me. You know, they liked me. You know. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm employed a month twice in my whole life. First at English restaurants, as a busboy, and second, I was working at the hotel, and I was employed a month at what's this place called here, babe? Labor 80.
No,
Best Stem.
best Tim.
Yeah, I was employed a month at Best Stem, and the only reason why I quit Best Stem was I was working. I mean, they assigned me to this job at this factory and stuff, and I was doing good, and they liked how I work and stuff, and they was gonna offer to buy me off, and I said, buy me off, like auction me out, because I actually wanted to work for Bestem and go to different jobs and work for them, but Bestem said, you know what, I guess they're paying them a lot of money for me, and I didn't like that, and it made me think of like the slave thing, you know, like they used to auction people off for money. You know, like, oh, we're gonna take a picture of you. You're gonna be in our best stamp and stuff, blah blah this and stuff, you know. But I didn't know that they was gonna send me off, you know. So I mean, I didn't quit because of that. I just didn't feel comfortable, you know what I mean? Because I thought that that was done and over with. But it's just in a different way now, you know. I mean, I understand they're trying to help people. I understand that, you know, and I should know what I've been doing. I mean, I should know what I signed up for. But at that time, I didn't knew that they was gonna really send me off, like auction me, and because I was employed a month there and they liked me. I mean, I, w- I was already employed a month at the hotel thing, and this job saw like the way I work. Cause like when I work like I'm a machine, like I'm a robot. And everybody's be saying, "Look, oh, that's Hercules, oh stuff, oh and stuff like that," cause I get things done. I don't go to work to play around and stuff to talk. I just do what I do, you know. And I'm always the first one to get done. I'm always the first one out of everything to get the inventories and stuff done. And one time, like my schedule hours wasn't right, and I asked my boss, "Look, can you fix this so I could turn it in so I could get paid for it?" And he said, "No, go ahead and call the people that you work for so they can fix the hours and stuff." So I called the people I work for, and they said that, well, you got to call that job back and tell them that to help you with your scheduled hours. And the thing that really got me is that the boss knew that I worked that week and the last week. And he knew that I worked them days, and he wouldn't even help me to get my um worksheet hours straight, you know. And I just saw him standing on the side and stuff. I don't know what was going on. He was just huffing or puffing. I guess somebody made him mad, or I thought that he was mad with me because I was coming to his office and asking him this and that. You know, because I got 5 kids to feed. You know, I'm not gonna come home because I can't fix a work schedule that I work hard for. You know what I mean? And only get paid for like 2 days when I work for like 2 weeks. You know what I mean? So you know what? I said, all right, I'm gonna go on lunch break, and I just sat there in my truck thinking, you know what? Is this worth it? You know what I mean? Is it worth it going over there, cursing him out or fighting him because of this? And so I was like, you know what? Forget it. I just left. Never came back. And then the person called me and said, what the hell were you doing? What were you doing just walking out and stuff and not telling nobody? I said, look, man, you guys want to help me work my schedule hours? And he won't help me work my schedule hours. So what? You want me to sell them? We just 2 days of work, knowing I work for 2 weeks, and they know that. And I told them that the company knew that I worked them hours, but you know what it is? They helped me. I mean, they basically used like I feel like I've been used for real. Because at first they were just low, like steady low, like they wasn't doing really good at first. But then when I came in, it seems like things started producing, like they started mailing stuff all back and forth and this and that. And I felt like since like they got to where they were, that I don't need you no more. This wasn't the only job that did that to me, but it is what it is, you know. I'm not gonna argue with it. It's life. I wish things was different, but it is what it is. I just let God take care of it because I realized that this ain't our battle. This ain't our fight in this world. It's God's battle. It's it's His fight this whole time, not ours. We're just His we call that like His puppets. We're just like His actors and actresses in His book. He's the author, and that's how it is. We gotta learn from good to bad, from bad to good. You know what I mean? If there's no bad, then how can we learn good? If there's no good, how can we learn evil? We'll just be all good, or we'll just all be bad if there's no good. You know what I mean? But other than that, yeah, them chicken boxes fell on top of my neck, and I got laid off. And I didn't knew they laid me off because I went back to work thinking everything was okay. I'm just gonna show them this piece of paper that like, look, I'm willing to go back to work. My doctor said I'm okay, and they looked at it. But before they even looked at it, I mean, while they was looking at it, right? I went to go check on my schedule. I said, okay, well, I'm gonna go check on my schedule. And the girl was telling me, wait, Henry, Brad, hold on. But I ignored her. I said, wait. Okay, I'll talk to you later, but I gotta see my schedule. And I went to the wall where they put the schedule at. I checked, and I was looking down, and I couldn't find my name no more. I said, what happened? I couldn't find my name. They laid me off because I guess they thought that I was gonna sue them. But I don't know, man. There's just things that I just don't feel comfortable talking about it. But I know if I express myself, that's more relief for me, you know. And I know people would listen. They would find me and listen and maybe give me support, you know. That's all I need is support in life. And if there's fans out there that give me support, I would really appreciate that. Because it's just me and my 5 kids. I don't really have that much friends no more, you know. It's just me and my mom and my little brother and my sister. Me and my sister, we don't really communicate like that. Well, I'll tell you about a different subject story with that. And me and my brother, my youngest brother, he's mixed with white and Asian, and I'm older than him. And he went to the army. Both me and him enlisted for the army, but he got chosen because I guess they saw that it's not because my test, because I know I got good tests, and his test was kind of, I don't know, but I guess they saw that I had kids behind, they choose him instead. I think that's what really happened for real. But I could be wrong. Maybe I just failed the test and he was just more smarter than me. But I know that I'm good with my math more than my brother because my brother asked me for help in math. But other than that, they laid me off and I had no choice but to look for another job. Like, and I just met my first wife, like my baby mom that was raising her son, which is my stepson. I was like, oh crap, how am I supposed to support them now? So I went to Social Security and applied for disability. But instead of them approving me for disability, they approved me for SSI. Because I guess they thought I was crazy. Because I told them, look, I do hear things. I'm schizophrenic and stuff, which is true. I do see spirits and stuff. But if you tell these people these things, they're gonna think you're crazy. And I told him one story, like of this spirit ghost that was crawling up the stairs, and then made me felt like I was the spirit. And I was crawling up the stairs, like my whole body was broken up, like crawling up, like the grudge. And then the door slowly opened where me and my wife stays at, and then it pointed in a room. And I remember I was sleeping in the living room and I couldn't wake up. And I was hanging halfway. And I guess the spirit was trying to control me to let me know to go upstairs in that room and go in that bed because me and my wife was arguing that night. She told me to go back in that room because that room had weird stuff going on. I'll tell you things about that too. Like I started seeing things on the walls. Like you guys won't understand. Like to the part that one night when me and my wife was sleeping, and all of a sudden her back turned to like all this green, blue things like veins and stuff, and all of a sudden I just bit her for no reason. That room, I don't know what happened there, but something happened there, okay? And I will tell you guys about that, but that's just a different topic right now. But other than that, yeah, they laid more, they laid me off, and I had to find like a different job, you know, or that how am I supposed to support my wife and her son? And then next you know it, me and my wife we moved down to South Carolina, Columbia to go stay with my dad. Rest in peace to my dad. He's in the Air Force, but he passed away last year. And I was locked up, and I couldn't even see his. I mean, I couldn't even go to his funeral. I don't even know where my dad's buried, but he came to my dreams and showed me where it was. And then I told my sisters that did attend the funeral, and they were shocked when I told them what it looked like. He said, "Yeah, that's what it looks like," because he came to my dreams, and me and him was just racing. We was racing through the cemetery, and to the part that there was a finish line, right? So I dived to make sure I beat him, and then he started laughing. But the whole time, I didn't knew that I dived straight to his graveyard, to his stone. So he was showing me, look, don't forget about me, come visit me. And that's what I'm gonna do too. So I'm gonna do a video and stuff on here, and I'm gonna show you guys where my dad is for the first time, where he's buried at. And you know, like I said, adventure with me, you guys. Subscribe, and I'm telling you guys, I got a lot of stories to tell, good stories, experience to tell. You know what I mean? I'm not one of those type of boring people like always going here and start doing crazy stuff. And I'm not a cloud chaser. I don't do that. I'm okay what I got. I like what I got. You know what I mean? I'm humble. I'm thankful. Because you know why? Because I hit rock bottom. Some people is not thankful enough. Because you know why? Because they haven't hit rock bottom yet. Because if you hit rock bottom, you should be humble and thankful and grateful for everything. Period. But just pray for them, okay? Just pray for them, okay? But do not wish, oh, let this person hit rock bottom because so this person will be nice to me, more humble. No, no. God will show them the path and will give them the opportunity to pick a path and let them. They got to do it on their own. That's the only way. You cannot, we call that, just saying you cannot lure a horse or force a horse to drink, you can just, lure them to the well to get something to drink. That's it. Not a well, but you know what I'm talking about for the horse things. I don't know what's called about it. I learned that. You guys, check this out. I bought this treadmill yesterday for my wife and for me. And it was like these two old couples yesterday that was just riding around with things on back of their pickup truck. And they were just trying to get rid of stuff. And I got this for her yesterday. I'll show you this. This treadmill. It does work. You guys see it. It's a good exercise for her to do. You know what I mean? I think this right here will work my calf muscles and everything too. And this will make her lose some of those extra pounds. That's it. I'm not saying my wife's big, but she's just big bone and she's just plump size. But other than that, my wife's just sexy. I love my wife the way she is. And she wants to get this surgery, and I told her no. I don't trust surgeries. Just trying to find another way, or get the spray thing where you spray in your mouth to lose weight, or do something, because surgeries, I don't play with surgeries like that, I don't trust it. Because I remember my homeboy Alex, rest in peace, and he had problems with his kidneys, and he just had his first child, with his black girl, because he's also half black Asian like me. And he went to the hospital one day to get surgery for his kidney, and they messed up on it, and he passed away. He was too young, man. He was young. He was probably 22 at that time. They messed up, but the baby mom and the son, they set, because they gave me a lot of money for it. But I don't trust it, man. I don't trust people doing surgeries on me, man. The only person that did the surgery on me was with my thumb. I broke my thumb right here. You see? I broke my thumb. If you guys can see it, it's like this little. How do you change this thing? I broke my thumb, and there's like this iron bar on it. You guys can see. You see that scar? Yeah, I broke my thumb. Because I don't know what happened. This guy pushed me down the stairs, and I was tipsy a little bit. Because I think there was a party going on, and he accidentally pushed me down the stairs. And I guess I landed with my hand. And then all of a sudden, when I was trying to get in my car to switch the gears and stuff, I couldn't even press the gears, so I had to ride with my left hand and switch gears at the same time, because I had a manual. So I had to do both things at one time to go to the emergency room. And yeah, that's about it. And when I was playing football, I got like this big scar right here that goes down my leg. You guys see it? Hold on. It starts from here all the way down to start from my knee, all down here. I was actually playing backyard football, but I didn't saw like this metal thing that was hanging down from the ground. And when I was trying to catch the football, right, I caught it in the air. Then next thing you know it, that thing caught my leg and stripped my whole stuff down. And my whole leg just started pushing out blood, squirting out blood. It's crazy, man. And this right here, my scar right here, this cut right here, it was more longer than that. And I was back in the Philippines, and me, my homeboy, we was climbing this tree, and I think it was a haunted house. And that tree didn't look right. It was like a evil tree. And we climbed it, you know what I mean? And then next you know it, somehow he slipped. And then he landed on me, and then we both fell. And there was this big sharp gates. This big sharp gate. I remember it's black. And it got pointed metal on it, like a diamond. And he fell down, and he was hanging from his armpits. And I was hanging with my arm like this. So both of us was hanging down for like hours. and I already knew he was losing blood and stuff, and I was losing blood too, and I tried my best to grab him, but I couldn't. The next minute, thank God somebody saw and walked past, because we was hanging from the inside of the house, the yard, so they couldn't see. We wasn't even hanging. They just saw like arms and things in there, and I know that didn't look right to them, so they went and checked it, and the neighborhood was shocked, like, and I'm glad they helped us, but the other guy, he passed out, and I was just so much in agony and stuff, like, oh my god, I'm gonna die here, we're gonna die here and stuff, because nobody's here, and we're just hanging down and stuff. I will never forget that, man. It was tragic for me. And then the next day, like, before, after we was hanging off and stuff, and somebody took us off, it took like 4 or 5 people to like take us off, because they had to get a ladder, because it was a tall gate. It was a very tall gate. And I never seen him. The next day, I asked my mom, like, Mom, where's my homeboy at? I went to his parents' house. I asked him, where's my homeboy at? I'm sorry, guys. It's just... But other than that, man, I was young, man. I was a young kid growing up. And I remember when I was running after school. Yeah. After school, me and my classmate, we were just running, having fun, and there's this tricycle going real fast. And I remember the tricycle hitting me straight up, pow, in my face. He was going like 20, 35 miles per hour. Then next to it, my nose was all messed up. I had to get a handkerchief, just to go to school every day. Everybody thought I was dead, but when I got knocked out, for real. And I just remember waking up in the hospital. That's it. I was lucky, man. That's why my nose, like, is twisted. If you guys see it, it's not even. This was very bad damage. This was here was like twisted off, and they operated on it, and there's like scars right here. I don't know if y'all see it, but other than that, yeah, my nose was all janked up. My mouth was all slivered out, like all my teeth was gone. And I was a young kid. I was just hyper. But like I said, subscribe and hit my channel. This is my first time doing it. I finally came out of my shell, and I hope you guys are having a good day. And God bless y'all. Peace.